Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Right. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
One, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Here's Brown again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On 1, ready?
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Right 80. Right stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's get set. Hey, can.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 1, ready?
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut. 11. 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Gun. Got. Right 80. Got.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 12. Stop.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line, second down.
11 MT. Here we go. 180. 11 MT, take. 11, Scott.
Burrow from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. So he'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
With a 9 yards, he almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. On the ground again with Mixon. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Robin. Here we go. South.
Shotgun now, first round. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. And still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
You got to pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Catch made by Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
11. Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. Free inside the 30. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 1-point game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys who can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off a play action. This is Knowles. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Houston.
1st down, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away, so he goes down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
You just get the play off. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right, hot. Hot. 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
Burrow to the air now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for our Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
11 and stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Burrow's caught. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
180. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Stop. Stop.
Now Burrow. Forced back to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Texans 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Don't worry.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down.
Under.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Dell now in motion right. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Can. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it.
Here we go.
Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hut.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals with a long field ahead. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. 11. 12. 11. 12.
3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Over.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
To the air, Stroud. Collins got it left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Over. 118. What's that? Two jet.
Dak back to throw. Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Hey, south. Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
Again, Stroud. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Can you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone? You got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he spins right by him. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
I'm one. Ready?
First and 10 after that last
11,
highlights.
mighty.
They're at the
11,
30.
mighty. Here we go. Right, 80. 11. Behind.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Rangers? I'm also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't nature. Got that touch my savior.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
And they need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up a Houston 1st. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Cut at the 10-yard line. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
29-yard line.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
11, Thomas. Can. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11 MT. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote.
Hey,
Kudos
11,
to the
11,
job
11,
collectively on defense.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. Top to top. Ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And in the end, Brock, a positive gain on a play where they nearly gave it away on the fumble. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On third down, here's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Burrow on first down. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
11 Thomas. White 80.
A give left side to Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door
Here we go.
for a bigger gap in the future.
White 80. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Done.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop. 12. Stop.
Here's Brooks. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Dell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. He throws a bullet to the set into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One, ready?
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. 180. Right up.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Texans closing in, and they give to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's get set. Back. 11. Back.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
All right.
Tried to throw on 1st down. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard
1st down, Stroud. On it to the yearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here's Stroud again. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. On the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Counter play, Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
11, gun. Shot. Shot.
Play action now. Burrow headed out right. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 180.
Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Stuck from the 39. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st down, Texans.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On the right side, no one has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Again, Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Start.
Burrow on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know my way. Also dangerous. Y'all tucked our way.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
He's back to throw. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
180. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Down the toss, right side. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11. 180. 12. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives that clock backward on a gain of 4. Final timeout called by the Texans. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule. It takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Stop. 11. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop. 180. Hot. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 8 at the end. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content.
It's no good. A needed extra point is off the mark. They certainly missed a chance there to make this a 2-score ball game.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Dell now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
South. Tony.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Throwing now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun. Start. Right 80. Start.
Brown on the carry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Start. Right 80. Right shot. 11. 11. Start.
Here's Brown again. That second down run is only going to manage a yard. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance. I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders.